Hey, Adam Culbertson here. Before we begin, we got a promo from another independent podcast, so when you finish this episode, make sure you go and check them out.
Hello, everybody. My name's Joel. We are the Dice Modifiers. We are a actual play podcast where we kind of try and take you along with the adventures that we do. A lot of one shots. The lights get a little bit brighter. A couple of the screens start to flicker on.
It's haunted.
It's haunted.
Hey, friend, can you be quiet for a second? We're trying to find our ship.
Excuse me. My father, Frederick, sent me here
Frederick.
to man the ship, and he was going to assign me a crew.
Hey, this is Andrew. Cole's going to be homebrewing a D&D campaign on the continent of Sersha, where we all hunt down magic swords.
Yeah, I have been here before. I didn't play it on the 10-year-old with a knife sticking out, though, right where I teleported.
Hey guys, Amy here. Our other campaign is a sci-fi Firefly and a Blade Runner inspired story using the Traveler campaign.
There's a like a force field on that, like a little, so nothing can get through. Do you know what a force field is?
I'll look it up later. Continue.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Check us out anywhere that you get podcasts, including Spotify and Alexa, because she knows who we are. And we hope to have you join our table soon.
Steal your mind for eldritch horrors of the universe unknown. For what is to follow is a tale of intrigue, mystery, and madness. You're listening to Microphones and Monsters.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just got notice of some new maintenance checks that I needed to do on the truck, and so I had a friend of mine lend me this van, so I didn't have my own vehicle.
All right, give me a persuasion check.
All right.
With advantage because you got the disguise and everything.
Sweet. Yeah, I persuaded him. That would be a 23.
Ooh, nice.
Yep.
Yeah. It's
okay.
Like it completely goes. I rolled a 1.
Yes. I liked this van. My cousin sold it to me. He's gonna paint a dragon on the side. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet this van would look good with a dragon on the side.
Nitz makes a note of that. I'm totally putting a dragon on.
He's like, all right, yeah, just head on in and make sure you nobody's up top right now. Just hit the button to the left and once you get in and you'll be able to go down the ramp and get that maintenance. Do you need any help with anything? One of us can go down there with you.
Oh no, I appreciate it.
The workers aren't here right now, so they won't be able to assist you.
No, this is some new weird stuff that they threw at us. You know how it is with all the bureaucracy and all
these new regulations coming in. Yeah. It happens to us too.
Yeah, no, I it's best I just take care of it. I would have to spend twice the amount of time explaining it to you anyway.
All right. Yeah. Head on in and he gives a thumbs. he gives a thumbs up over to the other security guard, and you see him visibly like press a button in there, and the gate slides open or rolls open, and he just steps back and waves you in.
Perfect. Victor is going to very calmly and reasonably drive towards there. Does Blitz need to like sneak in after us?
Blip.
Or is he gonna Blip? Does he need to stay outside?
Like a cloak or anything?
I don't. I think I probably would have had Blip fly over the fence before we even got to the gate, and
I know. I'm just saying.
Fly over the
I don't know if he's coming down
back
with
to the
us.
van.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Inside, yeah. Is that possible to have him fly over after?
Yeah, you can fly him over there, get next to the building, and to where.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, because all the cameras are off, so as long as the guys didn't see him. Perfect. Yeah, so Victor will just drive on down there with his new driving skills that he knows.
All right, so as you're approaching, you hit a
bureaucracy and red tape when he was viewing some of those memories people were blabbing around.
Yeah. So there is a pressure plate that opens up the doors as you're driving towards them. They open up and Blip like zooms in really quickly. As y'all are driving in, and you're inside this place. You park right where you know the ramp is, Victor, and you got to get out. I'm guessing you get out and you press the button, ramp lowers. You get back in the van and you drive down the ramp after it's lowered all the way.
Yep.
You get down there.
What we're doing.
You see the 18-wheeler. It's already been turned around and ready to leave. It is completely unloaded. You have side bays that have all these barrels stored. You got a section that's got empty barrels. You got a section that has full barrels, and there's a couple doors here and there. Looks like there's like a security office with like cameras and stuff, very similar to what was in the museum that y'all had been in before. Okay. But you don't see anybody in there. You don't see anybody in this building. But there is a couple rooms. Looks like there's some like just small labs, stuff like that. There's like a server room.
All right. Are there you said there's like a lot of little rooms. Are they all sort of rooms off of this main hangar bay?
Yeah,
that don't have entrances.
Yeah, like if y'all were to walk around, you see all these. Like that's just what you would see at first glance walking by the rooms with the glass window to look in.
Okay, and is there an obvious doorway or doorways that lead somewhere that aren't glass doors, where people might come out of?
Yeah, one of them, it doesn't have a window if you open it. Or is anybody going to open it?
I don't want to open it. I'd rather actually just like see if I could brace it and lock it.
Yeah. That's what I was going to suggest. Is there any door that we can't tell where it's going, or
there is one. Yeah. I want to say it's a big double door.
Yeah, I'd say see if Julian can lock these doors with his tinkering stuff.
Or like rig it to where like I break the lock and he can't actually open the door anymore.
Okay, yeah. All right, so roll for that.
All right. Tools, I have advantage. Let's see, I got a 22, 17 plus 4.
Okay, yeah, you succeed. You're confident that you busted the lock. It's not gonna move if you jiggle it. Yeah, it's solid.
Or I mean, at least like they would have to like really, they'd have to like ram through it to open it up.
Yeah.
Cool. And I'll do that by kind of like using my tools and then like basically putting in a bunch of like junk metal garbage into it. So where like you try to turn it and it just like seizes and you can't do anything.
All right.
Some like metal shavings or something. I don't know.
That works. It works.
Then you heat it up with a lightning bolt to melt it all in there.
Well, I was thinking about doing that. I don't know if the Tinker's Tools would do that. Maybe, or it's like, or maybe I got like a little mini blowtorch in the Tinker's Tools and I just like melt the damn thing or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, if you use the lightning, it's like a plasma welder.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of. little visor goes over the front as I'm just welding it. Yeah.
All right. So you are successful with that.
Great. Let's start loading this thing.
Okay. Anything else anybody wants to do? Knits, are you wanting to do anything else in here?
Yeah, Nitz would immediately go to the server room, and I would pat Blip on the head and tell Blip, all right, buddy, you know what to go do. Go get me the info. And have Blip go jack into the server to pull the extra intel that I wanted to pull. That wasn't necessarily relative to this job.
Sneaky. Yeah. Yeah, I won't go into details on that. Like he's going in there, he's doing his thing.
And well, I guess in the meantime,
give me a check. I'm not going to tell you what the goal is to reach on that, but give me a check on his hacking.
Okay, so that is a 16, and I think with us being inside, it probably is a tougher DC, so I think I'm going to use my Cardic Inspiration of 7, so that should bump me up.
All right, so that gives you, what, 23?
23.
Yeah,
yep.
Okay. Yeah, you're confident with Blip getting information and dealing with any malware.
Breaking through the firewalls and getting past encryption and stuff. Yeah.
All right, cool. So give me a perception check. Aleister, what are you doing before that perception check?
I think about the extent of what Aleister's good for in this operation is playing lookout.
Okay.
Which almost equates to just kind of napping.
Okay. You're not going to walk around or anything like that?
I mean, Aleister doesn't feel like he really would do much good walking around.
Okay, so where are you going to nap? Like, where are you going to perch up and nap?
For right now, I guess in the van. Like, maybe like in the dash of the van.
Okay, all right. I'm surprised you took the van in there. It works out, though. It worked out.
So also, we have to get the van out. So
we have 2 drivers. So 2 cars, 2 drivers, boom.
And a big
where'd
truck.
that second driver come from?
The van will fit in the back of the truck.
Will it?
With the barrels?
Amazing.
I mean, depending on how many barrels you put in it.
Well, we can.
Some of the barrels are probably used too.
So if we're smart, what we'll do is we'll put the barrels in the van, and then put the van in, and then put the barrels in there. So
the problem is you can't fit many barrels in the van because it's full of stuff.
What we need to do is we need to figure out how many barrels we can put in the truck, and with
I think
the
you would be
van
able to
also
fit
in the truck.
One maybe 2. Like it would have to. Like you wouldn't be able to just set it in there because there's stuff. Like y'all were sitting on top of
He's
like
talking about in the van,
stuff.
not in the truck.
Yeah, in the van. I'm talking about in the van.
Yeah, Steven was asking about in the truck.
The truck.
He was saying how many barrels you could fit in the van and then put the van in the truck.
No, I was saying how many barrels can you put in the truck and then fit the van?
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Because it's completely reasonable that if I drove the van in there and the truck is big enough to carry the van, that if I'm leaving with the truck and the truck's supposed to be empty, I put my van in the truck.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So how many barrels can we fit in the truck and also fit the van in there?
Seeing as you could stack them, like if you're gonna inspect the inside of the truck, you know how there's those like you could put straps across, but they're like electronic and like it's like a creates an electric barrier like strap kind of thing, so you can actually strap it in there and it's not like a cloth strap. It's more high tech.
Awesome.
But so you could stack them 3 high.
3 high. And then how many deep?
4,
5?
You could probably do like maybe 8 deep and still be able to fit the van.
Okay. So
and how many wide?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Yeah, 4 wide.
4 wide. So 12.
Maybe
12 times.
That sounds
8.
right. I'm just I'm just
So,
coming up with numbers. I don't know dimensions of an 18 wheeler.
96.
Yeah, 96. I mean that would be 96 barrels.
Yeah, if
plus
you
the
can
van.
if you can get those in there, yeah.
Okay. Well, Victor's going to pull out the ape's tie and put it on and attune it to himself, and now he can lift barrels like it's nothing.
All right.
So, so Victor will do that, and while.
But before I do want that perception check from knits. So the server room is next to this like small chemistry lab, but you're hearing a weird hum coming from the chemistry lab.
I rolled a nat 1.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Good talk.
You think the hum is just from the server room?
Okay. And then I won't look, or I won't pay attention to that, and I'll just go look for like a forklift so that I can help load barrels.
Okay.
Just walk away. Won't even mention it.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, you do.
As an old DM of mine used to say, you were playing a rousing game of what's in my ear.
Yeah. Victor, once the doors were secure, like Victor would have just started. He would have put his tie on. I mean, I guess he would have. Yeah, he would have put the tie on and attuned it, which is just an action. And then he would have started loading barrels into the truck like as quickly as he could. And Victor's fast, and these barrels weigh almost nothing because of how the tie works. So how many barrels is Victor able to get in the truck before?
Okay. So between the three of you, you got the forklift, you got the mech, and you got Victor and his tie.
Monogrammed tie.
His tie ability. Y'all get 10 barrels inside the truck.
Nice.
Okay.
And at that point, give me a perception check.
Everybody?
Yes, including Aleister if he's awake.
I mean, he's probably like mildly awake.
Aleister has advantage.
Good, because I got I got a 9.
Because Aleister is actively-ish looking out.
Okay,
I got a 9 with my +7.
I rolled a nat 20 on the first one.
Okay,
so.
all right.
I rolled a 17.
Yes.
Go see what'd you get on the second one.
Well, let's see. Yeah, only a 9.
Okay.
But yeah. So Aleister's total is going to be let me see. 24.
All right, so you see this white-haired like old dude looking through the window from the chemistry lab looking out at y'all, and you see him run away like he hurriedly rushes away from the window.
Stop around.
Did anybody else roll kind of high?
I rolled 17.
I rolled 15.
9.
Okay. So y'all catch the other two, y'all kind of get like a glimpse of like something in the corner of your eye that like leads you like from the chemistry lab, but you did not see what it was, but you did get a like
Can't believe it. They
something
found me. The
like
Libyans.
something caught your eye.
Meanwhile, Victor was inside the truck stacking barrels.
Yeah, you're just just jumping up and
put them on top
stacking
of each other,
barrels
yeah.
3 high.
So Aleister's going to use the Vox box.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Did anyone else see that?
And I was just lifting the barrels. I saw a little bit of something. I don't know. Looked like a white blur.
Yes, it was some sort of old man, like in the window over there. I don't know. It seemed like he maybe saw that he was seen and was trying to get out of the way. I'm not really sure.
Well, as you're not lifting barrels, can you just go check that out? We gotta hurry up.
Does that guy fit? Does the weirdo guy that I remember from my thing resemble that description that he gave?
That's the only person you saw in the memory that resembled that description. Yeah.
Okay. That might be the old guy that I saw in they're like all crazy looking or something.
Yes, that sounds about right.
And it's you're just in the forklift, like, beep beep beep. And when you hear Aleister say that,
you hear Aleister yell that.
Do I have like a progress bar on my phone from Blip doing the download?
Oh, I think so. You had a progress bar for figuring out how you can understand Aleister.
Yeah. After y'all have collectively gotten 10 barrels into the truck, you do hear your progress bar is like around 95% right now, so it's close to being done.
Okay, when it's done, I want to cue Blip. I don't want to actually activate it, but I want to cue Blip to set off the EMP in the server room in case there's emergency.
Okay.
So, seeing as how everybody else is too busy, Aleister will take it upon himself.
Doing the job.
Yeah, details.
Yeah,
because Nitz wouldn't have understood Aleister, so good call on that.
So heard
you
me
just,
say
you
something
just hear
about the
a bunch
white
of,
guy.
like, you hear us all with our Vox boxes out. You just hear a bunch of meowing. Just like, yeah, I don't know. Go check it out.
Well, Victor also said, "Is that the same old man that I saw in my?" That might be the old man.
All right. So Aleister's going to check it out. Your mage hand the door open. There's a lab. When you go in there, you definitely hear this humming, and it sounds like it's on the other side of the wall.
Is it a familiar humming at all? Like anything like what I've heard before?
It's like
Is it more like a droning?
Oh no.
It's like I guess it's like kind of like an electronic hum, and you hear occasional like bubbles.
I'm just trying to make sure that this isn't another like dog thing.
Oh no! It's not. No! It's not that kind of humming. It's like like an electric humming, and you hear like bubbles. Every now and
so
then.
it's like that, but it's a squid thing. Gotcha.
Okay.
I just thought about it, and assuming we can get away, we've implicated poor Path in this heist.
Who?
It's a little too late to worry about that now.
You did what? Poor Pat.
Poor Pat.
Like you've just come in and
like
ruined this
I'm
guy's life.
Steal the
like,
barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you're happy.
I mean, at least all the damage I did was completely undone.
Yeah. Like on the way out, like as I'm driving by, like I'm just like, you guys, like I just in front of them, I turned to not Bath, and I'm like, oh, it wasn't him. And then we drive off.
All right, so Aleister, you hear humming on the other side of the wall. Give me a give me a perception check inside the room and in the direction of the humming.
Total is 15.
Okay. So you notice there's like the wall is kind of cracked, like it's not a completely solid wall, and there's like a white glowing light coming through the crack.
All right, and before I do anything else, like, so I don't see this white-haired person anywhere in here.
No, he's not in there. Yeah.
Do I see any kind of like doors that he might have like gone through or something like that?
Nope. Just the wall is cracked, like it is a door pretending to be a wall.
Oh, okay, so when you say cracked, it's not like crooked, like cracks, like it's breaking. It's actually like
we're
a
talking
slit.
about walls again.
Yeah.
Yes, we're talking about walls again.
No, it's like a fake or like a fake door.
Yeah, there's just like a straight slit, like from where the wall is kind of separating.
Yeah.
Gotcha. From at least a small distance, I'm going to try to use Mage Hand to see if I can swing that wall open some.
So as your Mage Hand starts to like push on it, it does move slightly, so you know it will open more.
Okay. I'm going to try to use Mage Hand to go ahead and do so.
Okay, yeah. You open it up and you see a more advanced lab beyond the chemistry lab that you're in. How far are you wanting to walk in there, or are you wanting to just stay at a distance looking in?
For right now, I'm going to stay at a distance and on the Vox box again. Guys, there's some type of a lab over here, and it seems that there's a hidden lab behind it. I don't really know what all of this stuff is.
There's a hidden lab behind the other lab?
Yes.
Usually when you have a laboratory, it's your special laboratory is usually in the sub basement, but I mean, maybe it's just different here. Who knows? But usual scientists have a sub basement lab.
I mean, we are in another world, so maybe that's the way that things go. You put things behind stuff instead of below it.
I don't think the rules apply here, but that's just usually the norm.
Did you see the guy?
No, he's not in here. I don't know. Maybe if I pressed further into the secret lab, but I didn't see any place he could have exited.
Are we done loading the truck at this point?
I mean, there's still plenty more barrels, but
yeah, during that time you got another 3 barrels between the 3 of you into the truck, so you got 13.
13 barrels.
Do you think one of us should go make sure Aleister's not going to get ambushed or something? Or do we just want to keep loading?
I don't know. We might want to get out of here. What's his name? Nitz? Yeah.
Nitz, yes.
Nitz, is 13 barrels enough?
Well, 13 barrels at $20K per barrel is not bad, but we're leaving a lot of money here.
I think we might be just overstaying our welcome because things have gone too well in our experience.
Yeah, if Aleister saw a guy back in a secret room, there could be people on their way.
Yeah, he might be telling somebody right now about what's happening.
We got to get your van in there. If they don't tell the guards, then we can get out of here before they realize.
I'll check the progress bar on Blip and see if he's at 100% yet.
Yeah, it's 99%. Like that last 5%'s taken a while.
Yeah, of course it
does. Every time.
he hit some firewalls that he's working through.
Yeah.
I'm almost done. I think we can go. If you guys want to go.
Before anything else, from where I'm standing, can I see any kind of other exits, in the secret lab, or am I able to see the whole room? There are kind of parts that I can't see.
You see just you can't see the whole room. Where you can see, you don't see any other doors or hallways or anything like that. You do see a big, giant. Well, not giant, but a big enough to hold a medium creature. A big a test tube, big or not test tube, but big. It holds people in it with liquid.
Okay, one of those, because I can't think of a good term.
Yeah, a big submersion tank.
Because I can't think of another term, I'm going to steal one from Star Wars. A Bacta-tank.
Yeah,
Bacta-tank. Yeah,
yeah, a big submersion tank. You got you see a mutated orc inside of this tube. It doesn't look to be alive or
So it's a cloning vat then.
Are you going to relay that information over the Vox box?
Yes, this lab seems to be something a little different. I'm not sure if they're maybe experimenting on humanoids.
Oh, you do see some of the barrels in there that they're loading next to the tank.
There do
and
seem
it's hooked
to be,
up to it.
There do seem to be some more of those barrels in here. In fact, it hooked up to some chamber that has some type of an orc floating in it.
Okay, this is immediately going to pique Julian's attention because of Julian's background. So I'm going to go in there and see what's going on. Aleister, don't touch anything. I'm coming where you're at right now. I'm going over there.
Oh, I'm not even in there yet. I'm not sure if I want to go in there.
Yeah, you might not want to. And then I'll make my way over to where Aleister's at. You guys just do what you can. I've got a really bad feeling about what's going on over there.
While he's doing that, I'll load my van into the back of the truck.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Victor will help if necessary.
All right, yeah. So between the two of you being able to pick up barrels and him using the forklift, y'all were able to get the van in there. You're able to park it up enough to where you can still fit more barrels behind the truck because there's still plenty of room. So you got the 13 barrels. You got your van in there. You got the electronic barriers.
How heavy are one of those barrels?
Heavy. 50 gallon drums, heavy, full of liquid.
Like fit into a bag of holding heavy?
That's okay.
You do have one of those. That's why I'm bringing that up.
How heavy is a 50 gallon drum of...
Depends on what's in it.
It does depend on what's in it.
Just taking some home to play with?
No,
or 55 gallon. Yeah, 55 gallon.
Yeah, that's an extra barrel we can throw into the bag of holding. And it wouldn't take up additional space on the truck.
Yeah. I don't think they'd fit in Victor's backpack. So he's not.
So it's 458 pounds or 208 kilograms.
That's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that's over the limit. Okay.
Like, it's ridiculous that Victor could even pick them up.
Victor spent a lot on that magic tie, okay?
Yeah, oh yeah. The magic, it's a magic tie.
I was going to say, you can make it easy. Like, all you have to do is fit the van into a barrel, and then Victor can just carry it.
Yeah, like I imagine the reason it takes Victor any time at all to do it is just because the barrel is bulky, not because it's heavy.
Yeah. My fucking CrossFit.
Victor's just holding the barrel above his head, and he
like waddling, not walking.
All right. Yeah. So I mean, Julian's going in there. Y'all can keep loading barrels if you want to.
Well, I didn't know anything that Aleister said, so I'm going to keep loading barrels.
Yeah. You do get the van in, though. You do get the van.
Okay. I like especially how nobody's really looped you in yet either.
Yeah. I said out loud there was a secret lab behind the other lab, and then Julian said, I'm going to go check it out.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. Okay, so Nitz knows there's a secret lab back there.
Yeah.
And maybe vaguely understands that there was a guy that was seen.
Yeah, if I heard that, then I'll go check it out too, because secret labs would definitely pique my interest as well.
All right, so you're going in after loading up the van.
Yep.
Victor, what were you doing? Were you continuing to load barrels?
Victor will probably
he was busy
continue
doing
to
all
load
the damn
barrels
work around here.
Because as far as we know, the only ways in are the gate down there, which Victor could presumably get out of. All he'd have to do is shut the back of the truck really quick and leave, and just abandon all his friends.
As you do.
Like you do.
I mean, Victor would probably notice Nitz leaving and ask him where he was going. So he'd be like,
"Okay."
It's like, "Are you going to check out that lab?"
Why are you guys leaving me?
No, yeah, I would sound normal. Sorry.
Oh yeah, because you
forgot the whole time.
Yeah, I'm curious. I didn't see anything about another lab on the schematics, so I just want to take a peek. I'll be right back.
All right, just keep your mic open.
Will do.
Hello, Aleister here. So, things seem to be going, I guess, fairly well with this heist. I can't say that it is necessarily comforting that things are going as smoothly as they are, but I am okay with things going our way for a change. But there is the matter of the scientist and his secret lab with whatever it is he's doing with this material that we're stealing from them. Julian seems to be quite interested. Like, he seemed to rush over very quickly when I started telling him about what was in the lab. So, I don't know. I'm sure that he'll find something fun and interesting there. I don't really know what our new compatriot is really doing. He's just been kind of, doing something over there to himself. I'm not really sure. I wasn't really paying attention. But, in any case, thank you for listening in. The music is written by Marco Mazzei of Fallen Highway Studios, with additional music from Dark Fantasy Studios. If you'd like to reach out to us, you can reach us on Twitter at Mikes and Monsters, or you can find all kinds of other links and things at microphonesandmonsters.com or mikesandmonsters.com. All kinds of fan art and links to social media and podcatchers, or you can listen to us right on the site there, Or you could even visit our Patreon if you feel the need to support us. There are definitely some nice return gifts for doing so if you so choose. But in any case, thank you again so much for listening in, and I hope you join us next time on Microphones and Monsters.